Wow!
Hello. Listen to our story about a man named Jed. The tale of an Ozark family who strikes it rich, the Beverly Hillbillies, was one of the true cultural phenomena of the 1960s. Before Beatlemania, a serious case of clumpet fever swept the nation. Jed, Granny, Jethro, and Ellie Mae became household names overnight, thanks to the sitcom's brand of corn husks, O-Shucks, and Trident Reacts. The popularity of the series, which ran from 1962 to 1971, led to merchandising, spin-offs, and the inevitable 90s remake. It also ignited cultural debates and ripped on the growing divide between rural and urban America. If it came out today, it would spark 1,000 think pieces. But really, the secret to its success was quite simple. It made people laugh. Before the Clumpets' 1921 Oldsmobile again pulls up to the mansion, here are several fascinating facts about the show. The idea for the show came about when Paul Henning was on a trip through the South, visiting Civil War sites with his mother-in-law in 1959. The concept was based on the notion of taking someone from the rural South and placing them in the middle of a modern, more sophisticated community. The plan was to set the series in New York, but because of initial cost considerations, the location was changed to Beverly Hills. The show was among the top 20 most-watched programs on television, with a number of episodes labeled as the most-watched television episodes of all time. It even collected a total of 7 Emmy nominations during its run. Despite that success, the show was not exempted from criticism and hatred. The New York Times wrote that the show was strained and unfunny, while Variety said it was painful to sit through. The worst criticism read, "If television is America's vast wasteland, the Hillbillies must be Death Valley." The numbers are truly staggering, like being punched by a kangaroo. A mere 6 weeks after its debut, the Beverly Hillbillies was the most-watched program on television. Between the years 1962 and 1964, the show averaged 57 million viewers. The episodes that aired January 8 and 15 in 1964 rank as the second and fourth most-watched television episodes of the entire decade, respectively. The former of those, The Giant Jackrabbit, remains one of the most-watched half-hour of all time. It ran the same day at LBJ's first State of the Union address. Bear in mind, the show was luring around 60 million viewers at a time when the US population was approximately 190 million. At some point in its run, 44% of all American televisions were tuned to the show. As founders of the Foggy Mountain Boys, Flatt and Scruggs are country and bluegrass legends, yet the Ballad of Jed Clampett was the duo's #1 hit. The ditty topped the country charts in January 1963 and peaked at number 44 on the pop charts. The Banjo Pickers even appear in 7 episodes as themselves. The original on-air version of the theme was sung by Jerry Scorkins, who was working as a stockbroker at the time. When the movie remake was in production in 1993, Scoggins reached out to the studio about reprising his tune. The studio was not aware he was still alive. A genuine home at 750 Bel Air Road in Bel Air, the Kirkby Mansion was constructed in the 1930s at a cost of $2 million, and that's Great Depression money. The sprawling 21,523 square foot home features a 150-foot waterfall, pipe organ, autogyro landing pad, and an elevator that plunges 70 feet underground. Originally commissioned by an engineer named Lynn Atkinson as a gift for his wife, the mansion was deemed too opulent by his better half. Instead, it was sold to Arnold Kirkby. Kirkby rented out his home to the Beverly Hillbillies production for $500 per day. The house can also be spotted in Jerry Lewis's Cinderella, the Fat Boys comedy Disordalius, and Sylvester Stallone's arm wrestling epic Over the Top. Over the top indeed. Wearing a brunette wig, blonde bombshell Sharon Tate actually appeared in 15 episodes as Janet Drago, including the giant jackrabbit. Her character was a secretary at the bank. Tate was close with Jethro portrayer Baer Jr., would end up as a tragic victim of the Manson family killings. In Stephen Cox's book, The Beverly Hillbillies, director Joe Depew is quoted as saying, "When we first got her, she couldn't even walk through the door convincingly." Max Baer Jr. still dreams of a Beverly Hillbillies casino. Son of a heavyweight boxing legend, Max Baer Jr. smartly profited of his role as Jethro. Baer obtained some Hillbillies sub-licensing rights for products such as food and slot machines. For years, he has envisioned a casino themed around the sitcom that has yet to come to fruition. Plans for the Nevada attraction call for a 200-foot replica oil derrick. In 1986, Baer attempted to get the film rights to Madonna's Like a Virgin. That's all for now. Leave a like, subscribe and share this video. Take care, friends.